Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Gigi of GGmadeit.com. You know, the knitter, the blogger, and the yarn hoe. So, it's Sunday. I've lost count, but I'm here. I am here. So, this week might be a little longer. I have a few things. Update on my whip. The t-shirts are here and I want to talk about them. Can you see? Let me see. Have a fabulous day on purpose. Yes, 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 yes. So we have the shirts I want to talk about. I got some mail. I got some gifts. It was Lewis's birthday, Brooklyn Boy Knits, so we had a little celebration for him at the yarn store in Brooklyn. I have a little bit of footage from that. So this week is probably going to be more me than it is footage. I have a little footage of us out and about, but not a lot. So, you ready? Let's go. First, I'm sure you're going to ask about the hair. Well, you guys have seen my lovely daughter. She gifted me a couple of things, some early Mother's Day gifts. So first off, I have been dying to get an Apple Watch. I'm not sure why I waited so long, but I finally got myself an Apple Watch, and my baby gifted me the orange watch band to go with it as an early Mommy's Day gift, as well as she took me to get a well-needed trim. So in order for them, to trim my hair properly, they have to blow it out. So that is what this is about. We had to cut quite a bit of it off because my ends were raggedy, but that's that. So where do we start? Couple things happened this week that I wanted to share. First off, you have, what day was that? I need to get my phone. So first off, you have the other day, and let me just figure out which exact day that was. My notifications went crazy on Instagram and I could not figure out for the life of me why. What day was this? It's saying 5 days ago. So was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday. So Tuesday, my notifications went crazy. And I couldn't figure out why, because I hadn't posted anything yet for the day. So when I went to go look, the actress Amy Sedaris, I think I'm saying her name right, I'll put a picture of her here, had shared a picture of my embroidery. So I'm going to pause there for a minute because I know a few are going to say embroidery. Yeah, last year, Becca Smith, the owner of Trace Chic Stitchery, got me hooked on embroidery. And it started out with stitching my logo. So I've done this quite a few times at this point, but Amy shared a version of this. I don't think The one she shared had the chair shaded in, but she shared a picture of my embroidery, and oh my God, my notifications went crazy. So I thought, to help out, I posted a video of me doing the hair, because now when Becca told me about this, right, she said that I would only need to learn to do 2 stitches, one of which was the French knot. And the day that I received the kit in the mail, she was busy. She wasn't available to tell me which stitches or walk me through how to do them or whatever have you. And it just so happened that that day was the anniversary of my mom and my bonus dad's death. So I was feeling some kind of way. So I went on Instagram and, not Instagram, forgive me, on YouTube, and I found stitches and tried to figure out what it is that I could imagine that she was going to have me do in order to bring my logo to life. So I did what I thought was the French knot, and people quickly were very fast to tell me that I was not doing it right. But whatever it is that I'm doing here was getting the look that I wanted for my curls. So I named it the GG curl knot. At any rate, I posted the video of me doing whatever it is I was doing. A video that I've once posted on Instagram before that probably got about 2,000 likes. Guys, it got over 10,000 likes this time around. I was like, oh, so yeah, this exposure thing is serious. So not only did her sharing it generate more activity on my page, but it also increased sales. So quite a few folks have recently purchased the kits. So if you are a stitcher as well, Becca has a whole entire GG collection, right? I'm showing you, you can do it on linen, the lighter colored linen. It was done. There's a kit that you can do it on a linen bag. I've done that. Here's another one of the designs that are in the kits that you can purchase, and you can decide on your colors. Do you want the warm colors or the cooler, which has more blues and reds in it? So, bet you didn't know. You didn't know that I did embroidery too, right? So that falls right into mail, because I believe one of these packages I have, Becca sent me something else to stitch. So for those of you that were aware of my stitching and the collection and have purchased it, thank you. Those of you that are interested, now that you know, I will include the information below. But I want to show you, Becca sent me, and while I'm trying to open this, I'll tell you, Becca is the former owner of the Bagsmith. She used to sell the big bulky yarn, and I met her a couple years back at Stitches East in Connecticut and fell in love, and we've become fast friends, and I often help out with her social media. So she sent me this orange wallet that has a little slide in here that you can slide the linen in and embroider. She also sent me a book of letters so that I can embroider them onto the linen. So I'm going to show you what this book looks like. It has different, so I want to put a G in there, so I have to decide which G I want and stitch it on the linen and slide it into the wallet. Isn't that a cute little gift? So I'm assuming I guess I would trace it. So I'm going to have to talk to Becca because I'm not sure how this works. I'm going to have to figure out how this works But that's what this is that I got in the mail. So she gave me 2 little squares of linen, the book with the letters, and this wallet, which is so cute. And of course it's orange. So it has a lot of pockets in it for all your goodness. And the chain side. So I will be working on that soon. And these are things that Becca sells in her tray. I always say this wrong. Tray Chic Stitchery. I'll link it below. I always say these things wrong. But that's cute. And I think a nice G in here would be nice. So I just have to figure out how to get the letters out of this book onto this so that I can stitch it. So yes, Gigi is multi-talented. But if I could we could talk for a minute. Talk about biases, right? Or hidden biases or unconscious bias. Things that you don't realize that you feel and you react to. Because when she initially introduced or said that I could do it, I didn't say it out loud to her, but my instant thought was, black people don't do embroidery, do they? Right? So, you know, not only do others have to be conscious of and aware of their thoughts, their biases, and act accordingly, so do I. Because I just assumed that wasn't something that we did. And how wrong was I? So that was one thing I got in the mail that I waited to open for you guys. The other thing that I got in the mail this week that I love, you may not know, but if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this already. I am a big aromatherapy. I like the diffusers that will, you know, you use your natural essential oils in, and it kind of has like a film of smoke coming up out of it that keeps everything smelling like. I like diffusers with the oil, and I love candles. So one of my friends has her own company, and it's called Silk City Candles, and she has a, what does she call it? Light box? I don't know what she calls it, forgive me. It's a subscription box, and in that box you get a diffuser, you get a 8-ounce candle, you get a 5-ounce travel tin, you get the wooden sticks that you put in for the oil diffuser. You get, I'm going to put these down so I don't drop anything and break them because of glass. You get a room spray. And each month she has a different scent. And this month, that smells so pretty. It's Strawberry Passion. So everything has the same scent. Oh, that smells good. And she even, which I thought was cute, gives you a little bottle of, come on, focus, matchsticks. Is that the cutest? That's the cutest. So I was excited about that. So that was another thing that was in the mail. It smells so good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So can we talk about this this cowl? I have not finished it yet. Shame on me. However, I think I lost a stitch marker. I have to dig in my bag. But as soon as I finish, I hit stop on this. It's me and this thing.
Did you accidentally summon me?
I did. I'm sorry, Siri. I'm almost there. Almost, guys. Almost. And I'm starting to notice my mistakes as I make them, some of them anyway. And I'm able to go back in that same row and correct them. And what I'm finding is it's reading the chart. Like, I'm twisting where I shouldn't be twisting. So yeah, this is taking me a little longer than I anticipated. because I'm getting frustrated. So when I get frustrated, I put it down. I did, however, take it with me. I did lose a stitch marker. Okay, found a stitch marker. We're back in trap. I did, however, take it with me to the yarn store on Friday. And I did work on it. I sat in the corner and I worked on it. So I'm going to do more of that today to get it back on track. So one of my posts on Instagram was asking, was I the only one when you get frustrated with a project, you just put it down and don't? Because I didn't work on it for a couple days because I was type frustrated. So I got to push past that so that I can finish. I would really love to finish because I believe these kits are going to be sold at Maryland Sheep and Wool, which is next weekend. So I know quite a few of the other testers have finished. I sent her lovely pictures of the hat. I just would like to be able to take pictures of the set for her. So I am really going to focus on putting some miles on that today. I know I'm not alone. Talk to me below if you understand my frustration. So that's my whip. We talked about mail. Oh, let's talk about Friday night. Friday night was not only knit night at String Thing, and I've spoken about String Thing Studio. I do have some footage from the shop. I will share that at the end. But not only was it knit night, it was Lewis, Brooklyn Boys Knit's birthday. So we went over. We were going anyway. I honestly didn't know that it was his birthday. So when Felicia said, you know, we're having a little something for Lewis, are you coming? I said, well, we were coming anyway. I didn't know that it was his birthday. So it was just a win-win. So he bought food. I bought trade chicken. You know, there was wine and beer and whatever you wanted. Forgive me because I don't remember his name, but this gentleman made, you ready? Upside down pineapple carrot ginger cake. That's a whole lot going on, right? Talking about yum. Oh my God. It was so moist. It was so tasty. And I'm usually a little nervous about ginger. Too much ginger bothers my stomach. But it was perfect. It was perfect. So I will share some footage there. But not only am I bringing this up because I love Lewis and happy birthday again. I hope you enjoyed your birthday weekend. But I walk in, it's his birthday, right? We're supposed to be celebrating him. He says to me, I have a gift for you, G. You have a gift for me? Why? It's your birthday. Love. I love love. I love love. Of course, it was something orange. So I don't remember where he got this from, but I do remember seeing a video or something when he purchased it. But this is perfect because I went to Morgan State Universities and this is our colors. The Mighty Bears, the Mighty, Mighty Bears. This is my Morgan State colors. So isn't this gorgeous, guys? That's gorgeous. That is so pretty. So let's talk about this. Is from Dramaturg. I'm not sure that I'm saying that right. Dramaturg. The colorway is Monsters of the Mid. Not sure what that says, but it's DK weight. It's 250 yards, and it is 100% superwash merino, and it feels yummy. It feels yummy, and these colors, I love it. Morgan State Bears, Morgan State Bears. And then, if you follow Lewis on Instagram, you will know that, I don't know, was it a month back or so, he went to Stephanie, which is the talent behind Asylum Fibers, and had a dyeing lesson. He dyed yarn. So this is yarn that he dyed himself. And can you guess why he gave it to me? Can you? It's because he loves me, right? Has nothing to do with the color. It's because he loves me. But this is yarn that he dyed himself. And and that he gifted me with. Isn't that sweet? So sweet, so sweet, so sweet. So that was the gifts. Oh, let's talk about the shirts. First off, thank you. Thank you to anyone that has gone out and purchased. I appreciate you guys so much. I can't ever perfectly explain or put into words how proud I am when I come across someone wearing one of my shirts. One of either the GG, any of them. The GG shirt, the Yarn Ho shirts, any of the shirts that I have up for sale. The goal is for people to purchase and wear them. But I'm always blown away when I actually walk up on somebody wearing one, or someone sends me a picture. And it's always nice, even nicer, when the person that's sending me the picture isn't the person that was wearing it. They'll be like, Gigi, look, I spotted one of your shirts today. I was just walking through the mall, you know, that kind of thing. So that always warms my heart. So for anybody that has gone ahead and purchased the On Purpose shirt, thank you very much. For those that have reached out to me that are interested in an On Purpose shirt, however, the sizing wasn't to your liking. So let's talk about the shirts. So when I posted the picture, I showed in the video last week the different colors, but I have since, and I'll put some pictures in here, taking pictures wearing the shirt, and I will put pictures in here for you. This one, the dark, okay, the On Purpose dark, it says, if you go on the site, it says fitted in parentheses next to On Purpose. This one, guys, you guys all know. Okay, so we all know that I always say I'm blessed in the chest. Okay, I am a lot of things. Little girl, I am not. And I've been blessed. So, having said that, this first shirt, this one that's fitted, okay, so this one is probably titled On Purpose Dark, but in the parentheses it says fitted. This one, guys, fits me lovely, nice and snug. However, this is a 2X. Okay, this is a 2X, but it's fitted, so it's meant to be snug. This one fits me, it's snug. Okay? If you take the same shirt and you go to the On Purpose Light, this is a classic woman's t-shirt. Classic woman's t-shirt. This one is what I'm wearing right now in white. And this is an XL. This is an extra large. So I'm saying all that to say, watch which size you select, because they fit differently. They're cut differently. And I believe the material saying is this one is the classic fit. And this, me, with all my glory, is in a XL. This is an extra large. This one goes up to a 3X, as well as the fitted. They both go up to a 3X. However, in this one, I fit a 2X. So this one runs smaller. The fitted one runs smaller. Keep that in mind. What I've also done for you guys is added a men's cut, which goes up to a 5X. And that's your basic boxy t-shirt that's going to give you more room. Make sense? Okay, so I think I've answered all the questions about the t-shirts, all the sizing options that you have. There's multiple colors. You just have to pay attention. Are you doing a dark version? Because the dark version has the white letters that says have a nice day, have a fabulous day. So that will be the white letters. This looks better on darker colored t-shirts. And then you have on lighter colored t-shirts that have a fabulous day is in black letters. So I think that's it about the t-shirts. And if you have any questions about them, let me know in the comments section below. So that was what I had for this week as far as what I've arrived in the mail, what I wanted to share with you, my whip update. And then I just want to talk for a few minutes about, what's the best way to title this? Yesterday was local yarn store day. And I put up a post saying Happy Local Yarn Store Day, but I felt like I needed to say Dear Yarn Shop owner and employees. Everyone that walks into your store walks in with the intention to shop with you, and they should be treated accordingly. They should be greeted with a warm smile. They should be offered assistance, and they should not feel like you don't want them in the store or you're not sure why they're in the store. And it was a very lighthearted message, and I didn't get to go out. I was at a yarn store on Friday evening. I had to work yesterday, and it was so windy that it was cold, but I didn't go out. But I was cheering them on, like happy shopping, happy selling. You know, at the end of the day, yarn is yarn. It doesn't matter who's purchasing the yarn. It doesn't matter what craft they're going to use with the yarn. Sell the yarn. Sell it nicely. So that generated some comments. And I received feedback from one person that just wanted to share with me that yesterday, she's not talking about something that happened in the past. Yesterday, she was in a yarn store. She was online, and the woman in front of her, who happened to not look like me or her, was greeted properly. She was being chatted with, and you know, the person that's sharing this story was expecting the same behavior, right? This person paid. Now it's the person that shared with me's time, and she was greeted with an attitude like it was a totally different person. So my point is, even if the person in front of her was her friend or someone that she was familiar with, that she was being kind to, what's to stop her to being kind to everybody that's on their line? Why should the person be greeted with an attitude? Right? So can we assume, you know, there was a lot of things on in the comments. One was, you know, she could just be a bad customer service, not based on the person that was right in front of me, not based on the person that was right in front of her. It wasn't about a rude person, right? It was clear to the person anyway that she was treated the way that she was because she was not the norm. Folks went on to say that we should call them out, name these yarn stores. I'm not a fan of that simply because I've watched the attacks, right? People can make mistakes, and if they're willing to change, allow them space to do that without having to be afraid of being attacked. So I'm not a big fan of that either. And I can share from my own personal experience, when that did happen to me when I was in Florida, the people that were aware, because there's a few folks that know what store I had my experience in. And some of the comments that I got was, well, Gigi, they didn't know it was you. What difference does that make? Then I got, well, maybe the employees are just rude. That's an option. But I was in the store long enough for someone to come in behind me and for them to walk past me to greet her and help her. And guess who she didn't look like? Who was the odd man out still? Right? So, and did I ever go on a campaign about that store? And it's a very well-known shop. I did not, and I will not. I've had people come to me about that incident that know the owner of that store and say to me that I should reach out to her. No, I shouldn't, and I won't. You know who works for you. So I say yarn store owners have a job to do, as well as their employees. They need to know who they employ and know how they interact. And if that is the culture of their store and they're aware of it, one or two things. Either you know that and you need to deal with people being willing to not spend money with you, or you know that and you're willing to make some changes to change it. Like, I am not this, you know, oh, boycott this, blah, blah. No, because I am a firm believer of all things unfold as they should. And what is destined to be will be, right? So I'm not of that school of thought, that calling out and, you know, oh, you know, and Gigi, I'm sorry. And then so many people were like saying, Gigi, I'm sorry that happened to you. It didn't happen to me, although it could have. It has in the past, but the example that I was sharing was about someone else. So are you sorry that it happened to me, or are you sorry that it happened, period? right? Because I'm no different than anyone else. You know, because I have an audience, does that make how I'm treated different? You know, it also makes me think, are you nice to me because you know who I am and you know that I have an audience and you think that I'm going to go and yell and scream that you weren't nice to me? I don't know that I want that either. Right? So if you sincerely are a nice person, be that. Be that. 100% be that. But don't fake it. Don't say, oh my God, here comes Gigi. You know, everybody is Gigi. The hell? No. That ain't right either. Right? So when people say, oh my God, I'm sorry that happened to you, Gigi, because you are this and you are that. Okay, but it shouldn't happen to anybody, whether they're me or not. Does that make sense? So I could get on that soapbox and stay forever, and I'm not. However, it is Sunday, which means what? Game of Thrones. So if you watched last week, you know. Oh, disclaimer. If you're not a Game of Thrones fan, bye. Thanks for being here. See you next week. My Game of Thrones peoples, right here. Right here. Are you ready? Are you nervous? Are you scared for tonight? Me and Shelby don't know what to do. We went to see Avengers. If you are an Avenger fan, go see it. Go see it. Go see it is all I'm going to say. Go see it. So, we survived Avengers. Now, we're not sure about tonight. But we're going to go. So, if you watched last week, you know that couple things. My real name is Aegon Targaryen, the king of the seven. When John said that to Dany, I like to lost my mind. When he said that to Dany, I was like, yes, he is the king. Then, when Brienne got knighted, that whole scene, Mormont is hysterical with the giant breast milk. I was cracking up. But I feel like they got you to get to know them a little bit more just so they could kill them. That's the only thing about Game of Thrones that drives me bananas. As soon as you get to know somebody, they kill them. So I'm not ready. So, pray for me if you're a praying person. If you're not a praying person, just reach out, lay hands on the screen, and send some good vibes that I survive. It's a nice episode. So, I got some footage from Friday night. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. And if you haven't, and if you're new here, hi. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss anything. See you guys next week. That's if I don't go into a mental state of... So, it is Friday evening.
Take the exit toward North Bergen, Kennedy Boulevard.
Not quite, but we're headed to Strengthening Studio for knit night, and it's also Lewis's birthday. So, my baby always takes care of her mommy. So she... Did you see that face she made?
Sorry, Queen Mother.
She don't know that.
Toward North Bergen.
She don't know that. So we are headed over there to hang with the peoples, and
hopefully get some chicken. Continue for half a mile.
We always eat, and I need to work on my cow, which I'm going to do right now. Put this camera down.
Straight.
But stay tuned. This weekend is local yarn shop day is tomorrow, and then the Brooklyn crawl is tomorrow. Yarn shop crawl. I don't know how much of what we'll do, but
continue straight.
If anything, I'll bring you with me.
Right.
So we're here at String Thing Studio.
I put some on my face for real. I ain't put nothing on my face.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Well, I ain't put no lipstick on.
She ducking. Say hi though. So people can hear you. There you go. And do you guys know him? or him. Say happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, Lois.
So this is the spot for the night. This is where we hanging out. We're gonna find a seat. We're gonna knit. We're gonna socialize and celebrate the man. Yep. Yay! Sing it again. Happy birthday to you.